It was Marathon Monday in Boston, a day that pulses with anticipation and tradition. Every year, the city transforms into a vibrant celebration of athleticism, community, and hope. From the earliest hours of the morning, the streets of Hopkinton are filled with the sound of laughter, nervous chatter, and the rhythmic thumping of running shoes against the pavement. The air was buzzing with excitement as runners from all over the world gathered, each with their own story, their own dreams, and their own reasons for being here. Some were seasoned marathoners chasing personal bests, while others were first-timers, wide-eyed and soaking in every moment. Thousands of runners lined up in Hopkinton, their brightly colored jerseys creating a sea of energy and hope. The starting line was a place of unity, where elite athletes and everyday heroes stood shoulder to shoulder, all about to embark on the same legendary journey. They were ready for the 129th Boston Marathon. The energy was contagious, spreading from runner to runner and from the athletes to the crowd. Friends and family waved signs, cheered, and offered last-minute encouragement, knowing the challenge that lay ahead. The city was alive with cheers. Spectators lined the course, their enthusiasm echoing through the streets. From Hopkinton to Copley Square, every mile was packed with fans, volunteers, and local residents, all eager to be part of this iconic day. Everyone was ready to watch the world's best runners. Elite athletes from across the globe had come to test themselves on Boston's historic course, hoping to etch their names into marathon history. The Boston Marathon is special. It's more than just a race, it's a symbol of the city's spirit, a testament to resilience, and a celebration of human determination. It's a symbol of resilience and determination. For many, crossing the finish line means overcoming months of training, personal setbacks, and the physical and mental challenges that come with running 26.2 miles. This year's race had perfect weather. The sun shone brightly, casting a golden glow over the runners and the cheering crowds. There was a gentle breeze, just enough to keep everyone cool and comfortable. It was cool and sunny, the kind of day runners dream about. The blue sky stretched overhead, promising a beautiful journey from start to finish. Runners started at 9:37 a.m. for the men, their faces focused and determined as the starting gun echoed through the air, and 9:47 a.m. for the women. Each wave of runners surged forward, cheered on by the crowd and inspired by the legacy of those who had come before them. They were ready to tackle the 26.2 miles to Boston's Copley Square, a route filled with challenging hills, historic landmarks, and the unwavering support of the city. The Boston Marathon results 2025 would be exciting. Records could be broken, dreams realized, and new stories written in the annals of marathon history. Everyone was ready for a day of triumphs and unforgettable moments. As the runners surged forward, the city of Boston stood united, ready to witness another chapter in the incredible story of the Boston Marathon. All eyes were on John Career as he stood at the starting line of the Boston Marathon, his face a mask of determination and focus. The anticipation in the air was electric, with fans and fellow runners alike aware that something special could unfold today. Career, known for his relentless drive and unbreakable spirit, was ready to take on one of the most prestigious races in the world. He was the reigning Chicago Marathon champion, having conquered the Windy City with a performance that left the running world in awe. His victory in Chicago had cemented his reputation as one of the elite marathoners of his generation, and now, all eyes were on him to see if he could replicate that magic in Boston. Career was a favorite to win, with bookmakers and experts placing their bets on his experience and tactical brilliance. The pressure was immense, but Career seemed unfazed, channeling the weight of expectation into quiet confidence. But the race didn't start smoothly for him. The start line was chaotic, packed with elite athletes jostling for position, the tension palpable as the gun went off. In a shocking turn of events, Career stumbled and fell at the very beginning of the race. The crowd gasped as he hit the ground, a nightmare scenario for any runner, let alone a favorite. He even lost his bib number in the chaos, a rare and disheartening setback. But Career didn't give up. Instead, he showed the heart of a true champion, quickly gathering himself and refusing to let the mishap define his race. He got up quickly and rejoined the race, his resolve stronger than ever. With grit and determination, he pushed hard, refusing to let the early fall dictate his fate. He wanted to catch the leaders, who were already surging ahead. Every stride became a statement of resilience, as Career began the long, arduous task of making up lost ground. Mile after mile, Courier gained ground. He showed incredible strength, overtaking runner after runner, his eyes fixed on the front. With each passing mile he closed the gap, his determination unwavering. Eventually he took the lead, surging ahead with a burst of energy that left the crowd in awe. He never looked back, running with the confidence of a true champion. John Courier crossed the finish line in 2:04:45, a remarkable time considering the adversity he faced. His arms raised in triumph, he had conquered not just the course but the setbacks that threatened to derail his dream. He was the Boston Marathon champion. The crowd erupted in celebration, recognizing the magnitude of his achievement. Courier's victory was more than just a win. It was a testament to perseverance, courage, and the unbreakable will of a champion. It was his first Boston win, a moment he had dreamed of for years. The medal around his neck symbolized not just victory, but the journey, the setbacks, and the triumph over adversity. Courier's brother Wesley had won this same race in 2012, making history for their family. The legacy of the Courier brothers was now forever intertwined with the Boston Marathon. John became the second Courier brother to win this historic race, joining his brother in the annals of marathon greatness. Their story is one of family, resilience, and the pursuit of greatness, a true champion's triumph. Sharon Lokedi dominated the women's race at the Boston Marathon, making her presence felt from the very first mile. From the start, she ran with a sense of purpose, her stride smooth and powerful, her focus unwavering. Lokedi was not just running for victory, she was chasing history, determined to leave her mark on one of the world's most prestigious races. As the miles ticked by, she kept pushing the pace, testing her limits and those of her competitors. With every step, Lokedi exuded confidence and strength. Her face showed fierce determination and her form never faltered, even as the race wore on. She seemed to draw energy from the challenge, surging ahead when others began to tire. The field of elite runners tried to keep up, but Lokedi's relentless drive set her apart. She was running not just against her rivals, but against the clock and the course itself. As the race entered its final stages, Lokedi made her decisive move. She pulled away from the other runners, creating a gap that only widened with each stride. The crowd could sense something extraordinary was unfolding. The energy along the course was electric. Spectators lined the streets, their cheers growing louder as Lokedi approached the finish line. People waved banners and flags, urging her on, their excitement building with every step she took toward history. The fans knew they were witnessing something truly special, a performance that would be remembered for years to come. Their faces showed awe and admiration as Lokedi neared the end of her incredible run. With a final burst of speed, Sharon Lokedi crossed the finish line in 2 hours, 17 minutes, and 22 seconds. The clock confirmed what everyone suspected. She had just accomplished something remarkable. Lokedi had shattered the previous course record, setting a new standard for excellence at the Boston Marathon. Her arms shot up in triumph as she realized the magnitude of her achievement. She beat the previous record by over 2 minutes, a margin that stunned even the most seasoned marathon watchers. The leaderboard was quickly updated and the crowd erupted in celebration, knowing they had witnessed a historic moment. Exhausted but elated, Lokedi smiled through her fatigue. She had given everything she had, pushing her body and mind to the absolute limit. It was an incredible feat of athleticism, a testament to her training, resilience, and unbreakable spirit. As she crossed the finish, Lokedi's emotions poured out. She embraced her mother in a moment of pure relief and happiness, sharing her victory with the person who had supported her every step of the way. The celebration was filled with tears, laughter, and overwhelming joy. Lokedi's triumph was not just her own, it belonged to her family, her supporters, and everyone who had believed in her journey. Sharon Lokedi's record-breaking run became an instant inspiration to runners everywhere. Her performance showed what's possible with hard work, courage, and belief. For young athletes watching around the world, her victory was a powerful reminder that dreams can be achieved and history can be made. American runners aimed for top spots. Connor Mantz led the American charge. He ran a strong race. Mantz finished 4th in 2 hours, 5 minutes, and 8 seconds. It was the best American men's finish since 2018. Other American men also ran well. Clayton Young came in 7th. Ryan Ford secured a top 10 finish. On the women's side, Jess McLean ran a personal best. She finished 7th. Annie Frisbee wasn't far behind in 8th place. American runners showed their strength. They made their mark on the Boston Marathon. The wheelchair races were thrilling. Marcel Hug of Switzerland won the men's wheelchair race. It was his 8th Boston Marathon victory. Hug is a legend in the sport. American Susanna Scaroni won the women's wheelchair race. This was a remarkable comeback for Scaroni. She missed last year's race due to injury. Scaroni's victory was an inspiration. She showed the power of perseverance. The wheelchair races were a testament to skill and determination. They were a highlight of Marathon Monday. Fans worldwide watched the Boston Marathon live. They used different ways to follow the excitement. ESPN2, ESPN+, and local stations broadcast the race. The BAA app provided live tracking. Fans could follow their favorite runners. They could see their split times and positions. Social media was buzzing. Fans shared their excitement and support. The Boston Marathon was a global event. Technology brought the race to everyone's fingertips. The 2025 Boston Marathon was one for the books. It had record-breaking runs, it had inspiring stories, and it left fans wanting more. What's next for the champions? John Career and Sharon Lokedi will set their sights on new goals. The Olympics are on the horizon. They will be among the favorites. The Boston Marathon will return in 2026. Qualifying times will be tougher. Runners will need to be faster to earn their spot. The Boston Marathon will continue to inspire. It is a symbol of human potential. It shows what we can achieve with hard work and dedication.